The day's finally here. We are talking about Stranger Things. Okay, so we've been waiting to talk about this because I had to finish the show. Ella also had to finish the show, but she has not. So we're moving on without her. So she's a little slow. So she's just hanging out in my office right now. Who here has finished the show?
All right, I have like one episode left.
No, you do not. You haven't even watched it. So you guys remember? It's a while ago when you guys finished it. You guys actually watched the
I
live
watched it the second it dropped.
Yeah, me too.
on like New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it that day.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I did too.
Dude, your hand.
I think I want them out of here, to be honest.
Okay,
I agree.
Yes, here, grab your phone while you leave. Like
Yeah, here
if
you
you
go.
didn't watch it, there's nothing in this one, so.
Carter.
That is so cap. You're
Carter.
eating it.
Straight.
What?
You're eating it. That's
They ate it. Before the episode even started, they started eating it.
not us. We kept
Okay,
it.
All right.
so let's
I'll go
talk
out too.
first off.
I feel
Yeah, where did
uncomfortable.
Leah go? She was. Can you guys fill that gap?
I'm leaving. I don't feel comfortable.
Carter, have you actually watched this show?
No.
Hey, give me the mic.
You're 10 seconds into it?
the first episode.
I'll just hang out on this couch by myself. Finally, here we go. I feel like this is a popcorn commercial.
Thank you, Carter.
Okay, we can restart. Restart. Just refresh.
Okay, I liked this show.
No, do you think it was worth it going, like, them dropping it? Did you like that, how they dropped it all at separate times?
Okay,
Even
so
though
I watched
You
the-
watched it all at the same time.
Okay, don't interrupt. We're filming.
Okay.
Okay,
These games
I will say
came out yesterday.
I was excited for the last season to come out, and before it did, I went and watched like the last episode
So
of
you
season
had
4.
to wait for the last one, too?
No, I don't. No, I did not. Because I went and
Really?
watched season 4, the last episode, and I was like, I have no idea what's going on. So then I started it over. So
Completely.
then completely
I
from
watched-
season 1, episode 1. And so when you guys were all watching them drop, like
Finale.
I finished it, I think right after a New Year, like it
Yeah.
was like
I-
January 4th or something like that.
I watched the episodes that they posted to watch.
Like the New Year's Eve and
Yeah, like on each.
like.
day.
No, I watched the episodes like from season 2. It was like
Oh.
season 2, episode 6. Like
So
those
they
are-
did. So they posted, hey, if you want to get a recap, watch these 5 episodes or 4 episodes or whatever it
Oh,
was.
you did that. Oh, okay, that makes
I
sense.
didn't rewatch the whole thing because if I didn't watch those episodes, there were some things that they were saying. I was like, I remember that, but what do you?
Yeah,
mean
I watched it like when it came out, like season
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. When they came out, like dropped, I watched them.
Me,
So, like,
That's what
fe-
I did with
There was
Pat.
3 years in between there. I don't know how anybody was able to
I
watch that.
set myself up. When I heard they were coming out with the new series, I watched all of them. And then
So
I
you
started
so
from
you
the
got ahead
beginning.
of it, like where
Yeah.
I waited and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I knew it was going to be like
You knew
that.
when they were going to be released? I
Yeah.
felt like I waited and
Yeah,
I just
they
never
said
saw
it
it.
was.
It said-
they said the first
yeah.
episode they dropped.
And
the
they
release
said
date.
they said if you want to
I missed that.
if you want to be able to watch it, it said like watch 1 episode a day starting from like October, or like 2 episodes a day
Yeah.
starting from like October
Oh, yeah.
26th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hammered
didn't
all
do
that.
that.
I just hammered all that stuff out like Thanksgiving on, and
Well,
did
and
my
that's
best
fun
there.
because it keeps it fresh because you go right into it.
I did, yeah. It was
You
good.
didn't have to wait.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought, I don't know if I would put it in my top 5 shows of all time. I probably wouldn't.
Well,
I think
I don't know. I think I
Sorry, Aaliyah's coming in with more popcorn.
Reinforcements. Come
Oh my God.
you did make a bunch of popcorn.
okay,
Go ahead.
but like
Aaliyah,
Only
pass
one.
her
They
over.
only get
I
one.
think like they didn't
Give us
drag it that
Two.
much.
Give us 2, and then give us 3.
Okay, hold on. What did you say, Harper?
I just don't think they dragged it as much as like other shows, which is like good.
Because it was 5 episodes?
No,
Or 5
just
seasons?
like only 5 seasons.
Yeah, and
Like,
then
I thought it
8
was good.
episodes for the finale.
Okay, let's do this.
Pull
Let's
the-
go through.
If you pull
Let's talk
diagonal.
about what our maybe favorite things from the show were.
I liked Will being a spy. I thought that was like a real heartbreaker. So not a heartbreaker.
Okay,
but
so
like
you're
a-
jumping right into season 5. Your favorite.
No.
Which season was your favorite?
Aaliyah, you can take here. You can take Aaliyah. You can take. Are you sure?
Really?
He didn't watch it.
I would say if we're going on like cinematic, like best plot throughout the whole 5 seasons, I would probably say season 2 or 3.
No, 2 or 4.
Or yeah, not 3.
Why
3
season
was-
2?
Season 2, I don't even know. I felt like it was where we met a lot of like more like not even more important characters, but like a lot of characters that added to it
No,
that tied in.
and I just think it was like after you watch season 1, and then like season 2, they got into like the more depth of stuff, and it was like,
Yes.
oh, this is like why
That's why
Like the
Jeez.
first
like it
season-
connects
For
the
me,
dots.
I thought season 2 was a needed season.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
you had to connect it all. But I didn't. There was like 4 episodes in a row there where I'm like,
Wait, is
okay,
season
let's
2
do
the one
something
where,
here.
Who was the monster in season 2?
Mind Flayer in that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't
okay.
that the
Was-
no, I'm sorry.
It was
that
the Russians.
No.
Or no,
No, that was
that's
season-
4. Never mind. I don't have my seasons in order.
But
I was thinking that was the
know,
Season 3 is the one with like
with the
Billy
Mind Flayer and Billy.
And, like, see, that's my favorite one.
See, I like that one. That one had
I like that one.
That one had like 4 episodes in a row, like at the end where it was like.
I'm gonna be
Whoa,
so
whoa,
real.
yeah.
Like after these like 3 years from watching the last season, and like all the stuff started coming up on my For You page on TikTok of like getting my mind refreshed. I forgot that Billy and Eddie weren't the same person, and like
Same. I
yeah,
thought they were the same person.
Like when people were making
Why?
edits, because they just look alike.
They
And-
do look
Oh.
like their hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's blonde, one's dark black.
Their hairstyle. Knock it
Yeah,
off.
one's
No,
bulky, one's.
And no,
I don't think they're alike at all.
I
They're
do.
They're like
I'm
the
with
same.
Harper on this.
They're
I
like the
thought they
same
were
height.
alike.
That's about it.
Yeah, and they both
Yeah.
got long hair, but that's it.
I like season 3 with the mall
Yeah.
and the Mind Flayer stuff. I thought that was really good. I didn't love season 4.
The Russians, it kind of dragged. Like, it was kind of
Towards
Yeah.
the end, yes.
Which
I
was the
liked-
one where
What's the
is
one
it, what
with
season
the-
4 is when they went to California, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't love season 4.
I didn't like how they moved.
I like
and
how it
everything.
ended, but I
And
didn't
then
like
they
season
found
4.
This, like, and then this new doctor and everything.
Is season
see.
2 the one with the carnival?
No, I want to see the camera. You can't tell me.
Oh. But I don't love how
You can't tell me they don't look alike.
yeah, I mean when he's sweating and
Billy
raining
is-
and his hair's not blonde, okay.
Bill is fun.
Billy,
Like you can't tell me those two do not look alike.
Okay, I can see it a little
Yes.
Yeah.
It was just like
It was
not
just because-
seeing them for so long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It was like those edits were like a refresher. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened.
Did you like Eddie?
I
didn't
liked
mind him.
his. I liked his plot development.
I like
Yeah,
this character.
I liked his character too. And then I hate how
I
this
hated-
season
Yes.
they made Dustin so like down in the
Yes.
dumps.
yeah.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
I loved him as a character.
No, and
he
I
was so
love
funny.
I love Dustin and Steve. Like they're like I just
They're-
hate
Their
how
little
they
romance.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hated how they were broken.
Arguing the whole time.
Yes.
It wasn't even for like an episode.
Yeah.
It was dragged on the whole scene. Like the whole
And then
scene.
the
It
I
was.
die if you die whole
Yeah.
shabacle.
I think Eddie's well, I mean, because Eddie's only in season 4.
Yeah,
And like I think
he was
he's
like
the
a-
best part of season 4.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
I think his death was
I don't
not
know.
necessary.
season 4 took too long. I did not like all the California stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
like
couldn't
Jonathan's
tell you-
character. Although I did like the pizza delivery guy. I can't think of his name right now.
Argyle.
Argyle.
Oh
He was
yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah.
He was funny, but I don't know. It
I
was
wish he would have made a.
they were trying
reappearance.
too hard to make him like grow up fast.
Yeah.
And then you get into season 5 and it's like, oh, by the way, they didn't grow up that much. So it's like
Yeah.
just the timeline really was messed up.
Yeah,
I
and
felt
then
like.
they showed like the whole scene with like how she's struggling in school and stuff like that.
I didn't
know,
like
it
any
just
of that.
It because
Yeah,
Yeah.
come get some.
like they explained so much about they never showed them in school before, and then
Yeah.
they just all of a sudden now.
And I get they wanted to show Elle as a human and
Yeah.
like how much
finally
she
living
struggled
the
as a
life.
Okay,
human.
but when she lost her powers, that just was like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't really.
Why
like,
am I struggling to remember season 2? Isn't season 2 when like she went and found her mom?
No, it was yeah.
Elle
And,
found her
like,
mom in there.
Yeah, and like Kali.
Oh,
It was when
yes.
Kali was introduced.
Yeah, that's right. Max came in season
Oh.
2.
Yep.
That's right.
And yeah, it was when
That
they.
one. It was
It's
kind of a filler.
Yeah. But
it
it
really was.
also connected a lot of
It did.
dots.
I didn't love season 2, but I liked.
I
I think if I would say my favorite would be season. I don't know. I really like season 3. Season 1 I thought was awesome.
I like the only part I like my favorite part is the circus, but it's also the saddest part. 'Cause-
when that one guy dies.
Yeah.
The-
he's
the Russian guy.
Yeah, the
they
Russian
did
guy.
not have to kill him.
Well, and it was so like.
Well, this is gonna get into when you talk about killing. This is gonna get into something that I think would have made the show better.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No.
you think if in season 5 when Steve like fell off that thing,
Oh
you
my
think
goodness,
he
did
should
you
have
think
died
he
there?
was-
Did you see the
actually gonna
table
die?
read?
It was so.
What do you mean?
Did you see the SNL like where they put him on the edge of the table and
Uh-uh.
then he fell?
I didn't see that.
Wow.
I thought he was gonna die. and then
Yeah,
but
because
I
there's no way someone catches you like that.
Yes,
No.
and it,
No,
after
not even
those,
possible.
And the screen
Power
was
game.
black.
Nope.
They're for Ella. I swear
Nope.
they're for
Take a
Ella.
handful.
I swear they're for Ella.
understand that you guys come in here like we're just not doing something. You know,
Interruptions.
it's just super frustrating.
Yeah,
I
you
think-
guys don't get
and
food.
I think more people should have died. Like actually,
So that's
agree.
what my thing was gonna be.
More realistic.
Is
because
so I watched an Instagram reel of them reading that final episode or whatever.
yeah,
And
Like
they
the
were
ta-
all
oh,
like
the
shocked. They
table
all
reading,
thought
yeah.
Steve. Yeah, the table read. They all thought Steve. They literally thought he was gonna die at that point.
I like that Will got like his powers through Vecna. I thought that was
I do
good.
too.
I like that.
That was a good
Yeah.
time.
I was disappointed that like. I'm glad that Eddie died just because of the fact of they needed to. Like this is supposed to be the most all-powerful creature, and yet
Somebody needs to die.
nobody dies.
Yep.
Like I would have been
And
okay
okay,
if
but
Jonathan
how did
and Nancy would have died.
How
I
did,
agree.
Yeah.
No, not Nancy.
Not Nancy, Jonathan.
No,
Nancy
no.
is-
I just don't
Jonathan
like
can
how
go.
they took down Vecna so easy when they could have done
That's
that
what
in
I'm
every
saying.
other season.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
You've
I
been.
get it's a TV show, but like the way they took him down was like all they had to do was just break his bones, and
Yeah.
Will literally did that, and then he, like,
He walked up
Not
fine.
no, but they couldn't have because
Will
No.
didn't have his powers yet.
he didn't have powers. But he's also was not in the. They had to get to his reality. Like everything was in his mind, so they
Yeah.
couldn't really affect him until the end.
I know, but it was still very.
But it was very
easy.
quick. Like the mind flare. You're telling me it took them.
It's okay.
I can't speak.
Yeah, it
You're
just took
telling
them
me they took
shooting-
him out in 5 seconds with
Yeah, I agree.
fire?
I don't love that. Sure.
and like
I don't love that. I thought everything was way too easy. At the end, I agree, but
Yeah.
also, Vecna, just do it already. Like that whole
Vecna?
season when he's just following Max around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You don't have to walk slow and say
Yes.
something every single time.
and
I'm
like,
Be
and,
this
like-
is unrealistic.
yeah.
yeah, and
Like,
like,
Max
when he's
would've been
scared of the
dead.
Yeah.
cave, when
It's
he's
like
scared of
Michael Myers type stuff.
Yeah.
That's exactly
That
what
is
it
a
was.
great
Like-
representation.
Like, just run. Do
Yes,
something.
But when he finally does run, did you see how he ran? That was so embarrassing. That was
funny. It's like
I did see
Jonathan's
that.
run. He runs on the side and he runs like this.
Yeah, they had a whole thing on that too on
Yeah.
Instagram I saw.
and
It's so funny.
Why not Nancy? I thought that would have been a good ending for Jonathan and
'Cause-
Nancy.
No.
No, I think
Nancy's a.
if they should have had at least some of the one or two of the main characters
besides
die.
11,
Nancy.
No, not Nancy.
Nancy,
Why not?
No, I love Nancy.
Okay,
too
okay,
much.
okay.
So
Like,
Jonathan
do
and
you-
Nancy,
okay,
season
do you
5,
think
they make a
Nancy-
mistake. They shoot the whole, I don't know,
Oh
proton
yeah, they should
particle
have
thing.
died in there.
That when
They
that
shoulda
happened
died.
and that everything was all the plastic, everything was melting around
Yeah.
them. At that point I was like, okay, they're gonna kill off somebody here. There's
Yeah.
got to be a little sadness in the end. There's got to
Yeah.
be something that was difficult here.
Yeah.
and also when when Holly went from Dimension X to the Upside Down, she was falling.
Yeah.
Like she would have died from
From impact
fall
anyway.
damage.
No, she would have died from hitting that stupid thing.
She would have died from
Which she would have,
falling.
but Vecna grabbed
Yeah, I
it.
know. So
Yes.
shouldn't they? I don't know. It was just like it. Yeah. It
Like,
was-
if
Are you
she
saying
would've
shouldn't
kept
she got hurt
falling-
from falling up?
Well, it's because they
no,
were like,
no,
they were
I
like,
just-
oh, she was so close. No, she would have died on impact.
yeah, like
because
they're
no
like
way you're gonna
they're
catch
like
her.
they're like, oh my gosh, Vecna took her, but I would have been like, at least she didn't die from falling, you know.
Well, I thought she was. going
Vecna
to.
needs
That was
her.
another
He's not
moment. There was a
gonna
lot
kill
of
her.
moments in season 5 where I'm like, she's gonna die.
Yeah.
Nope, never
Or
mind.
like
No.
even the parents not having them
Yes.
die.
Like-
Like no way the mom's surviving that, and then they just leave
And then-
the dad.
and then-
Whatever happened to
yeah,
the dad?
we don't even know.
He's gone. They
That's
just
right. Oh,
Oh my gosh,
why'd
Tiny.
you put your hand up?
Sorry.
Tiny.
and frickin' Karen basically died and then came back and blew up some Demogorgons.
Okay, they were the
Demodogs?
demo dogs.
You can't,
Yeah,
you
of
can't,
all things.
you can't eliminate any of those Demogorgons all season, and then she blows
Yes.
up. With
yeah,
something.
exactly.
Unlock
in a
me.
washing machine.
And did you hear how heavy they were breathing? There's no way the Demodogs don't listen for 1 second and see, like, in that mirror thing too, and just like hear them
Like,
being like,
they're not dumb.
like
Yeah,
they're
it's amazing
dogs.
how good they are at finding what they need, except when they need to.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're dogs too. You'd think
But
they'd have
at
some
the
sort
same
of
time, it's
like,
also a TV show, so
like
no,
yes,
nothing-
it's understandable, but
Yeah.
No, but for how big of a deal Dustin made it that Nancy was like shot into the sky and stuff like that, or Tiny just blew up again. No, but for how big
Unlock
of a deal
me.
they made, like Dustin was racing to get to Nancy before she shoots in the sky and stuff like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
or whatever at that storm, and then she doesn't die from it.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
Yeah.
happens from the storm.
Except what was all that melting stuff? What was
Because
it?
it like
That was the
made a
building.
blast. Yeah.
But like it was just like
It was the effect from the blast, wasn't it?
No, whatever that particle deal was, it was changing the like
And I didn't really
molecular, like it changed all of the building material. It was just like taking all the molecules from it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
and I didn't really understand the wall
Oh
wormhole?
yeah.
because what do you mean they didn't find the wall until
Now.
then?
Yeah.
And you know Lucas hadn't gone into the Upside Down until season 5.
They didn't.
Yeah.
Like, are you saying
Really?
why
I
didn't
saw
they
that.
see the wall?
I saw it on TikTok.
Why didn't they see the wall when they were in the Upside Down in other seasons?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I didn't really understand it.
I didn't understand.
Like
the
it's like
wall.
it.
And like how did like even Will, like when he's running from Vecna, like that whole time he doesn't run into the wall once.
I do
Because I don't
like-
think he went a long ways. I think he stayed by his house and at Castle Byers. Like, I don't think he explored outside of that.
Just doesn't make sense.
No, I do feel like though with whole Vecna's like backstory in that, they crammed that all
Oh, absolutely.
in. They should have.
I loved
Like,
that part.
Yeah,
that
I
was
did
a
too, I
really
did
good
too.
part. I just feel like they
What was
should
his
have
name,
like
Henry?
mentioned it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Henry?
they should
I
have
liked-
mentioned it like before, like him
Like
going
it
in
should have
that
been
cave.
from season 4
But did
into
you guys
season 5.
guys watch the play?
Watch the what?
The play?
No.
The First Shadow. It's so they made a play to explain the Vecna's backstory, Henry's
Henry.
backstory, and it's like on Broadway and like all that.
Oh, I want to
Well,
see
I
that,
do know that
actually.
because.
Oh!
Put your hand down.
I'm gonna need you to fix that.
Take Tiny.
Anyways, so they made a play, and it was like one of their co-writers that had
never
him
mind.
write it.
Nice.
Okay, now just-
Yeah, because I saw that a bunch of them went and watched it.
Yeah, I watched it on YouTube.
No, I meant the actors.
Oh yeah,
not-
but
not-
I watched
not
I
Harper
watched it on
Andrew.
YouTube, and it explained the whole cave thing.
Mm.
So I already knew about it. Like
Well, that's when
before.
That's when it started.
You
It's
didn't
because-
really need it explained. That's when he began.
But like I'm saying,
That's when
this
the-
came out before like season 5 and all of that was like.
Oh, so you knew it prior too.
Yeah, like but I watched it before season 5 came
Yeah.
out. Like I didn't watch it like a couple years
But
ago.
did you know the cave deal before? Did they explain
Well,
it
I
in the play?
like it was getting talked about on TikTok, so then I watched it
Yeah.
and then I like followed along with like other people's conspiracies, and then I like kind of knew about it. Yeah,
Okay.
because it talked about his sister, and there was like a bunch of other characters that like weren't in.
I did love that whole connection. I thought
Yeah.
they could have waited till the very end to kind of put that all in, and they kind of sprinkled it in little by little. That was season 2.
Yeah, because I was so confused at first why he wouldn't go in the rocks.
Yeah.
Why,
No,
like,
but
why
that's
even was that still?
I mean,
because that's where he got the mind flayer took control of him. That's
Because he ran there, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was in the mine. This was like where Max was staying. He
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
even-
where that's
Because
yeah,
that's the
cave.
entrance into it.
Oh.
Because then, and that back
Then it
part,
leads
that's
to his memories.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Because that
Confusing.
back part is where the mine is.
Yeah, he goes
and
in
then
there
it goes
once
under
and then
the-
he didn't.
But like
have a
I
problem going
followed
in there
along
ever
with
again.
everything
Yeah.
on TikTok, and like it just I understood it all.
so you knew a lot of the ending beforehand.
Not the ending, just like about
Just like the
It was
behind,
just
like, yeah.
Henry Creel's like how he became Henry Creel. Like you know.
He had powers because the mind flayer was already
Yeah,
taking over.
and I liked how they were using her blood to make like
Eight?
more.
Oh.
And yeah, but it didn't work.
And,
and
people
they-
were dying from it.
Yeah, and they wanted to use
I think that's
11s, and they
Because that like explains
Yeah.
why.
yeah, and I liked how that's how 11 got her powers from like Henry. You know?
Why didn't 8's
Henry
blood
was
work?
the starter.
I don't know.
Because realistically,
No, but she didn't have as much power as
Yeah,
11
she
does.
remember
She's-
because
didn't
she
have
said
the
Henry
same-
have the
remember
same power.
Oh.
she says like I only got this part of Henry's powers, but you got like
yeah, that's right.
yeah.
11 got almost identical DNA
Yeah.
from Henry. It's basically what they're saying.
Okay, so
And
Talk
I
about-
like-
That's
and I
the
liked-
one part I was shocked with. It was when they opened
Ooh.
the door and she was there.
And
I was
Eight was
not
there.
expecting that.
And
But
you know when Hopper shot the tank, that I thought 11 was dead.
Same.
Yeah.
shot the tank.
The
When
tank
he-
of like where she like floats to get into other
Because
people's
Henry
Oh, yeah,
got
yeah,
into
yeah.
his mind.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
it looked like she was dying.
So then
I
he
actually was
broke
not
down
surprised
the-
about that.
No, I
felt
was
like knew that
screaming.
coming.
I was like, no! And I was just freaking out.
Okay,
Oh, I'm gonna do.
I was like, what are you doing?
let's talk about the ending.
That was good.
And
Yes.
wrapping up the show.
Yep.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you think?
I think it was a good ending.
I did too.
It
think
made
more
Why
sense.
people?
should've
Why
died,
people
though.
hate it?
I thought it could have gone longer.
Because it had like the whole
No, I mean,
is Elle dead? Is she alive?
yeah, I feel
Like
like,
that?
though it kind of left you in like a
Is she-
mystery, like it
Knowing
ended
it's
all
the
of them
last
sitting
one.
at the table, and then they're all talking about it, and then you hear all this news about how he believes that Elle's still alive, and that.
But we don't know.
and then it's like
that's
it
the
just
end.
leaves you like.
People want a
She-
definite
she-
answer.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why people.
I thought it was great. I thought the ending was awesome.
Well,
I liked, like, what I would have hated is if there was like very little post Vecna Mind Flayer. Like, I like the fact that there was still like 45 minutes or half hour of like graduation,
right.
valedictorian, Dusty.
Yeah, and I didn't
They
watch
played
any of
D&D
that.
again and all of that. You didn't watch any of that?
No, I would.
Why?
No, you know the part that we got to? We got to where Mike is sitting down with Hopper,
Bro. Tiny.
like on that bench, like because he's
Oh.
like sad about Elle.
And he won't go to graduation.
Yeah, that's the part that I got to.
What do you mean you got to? What'd you do? You fall asleep?
No, I turned it off.
Why?
Because we were bored.
Yeah.
I love that. To me, that wrapped up everything in the story.
No, I was bored.
You got to see what they were going to do, where
I
they're
know,
going
and
to
then
go.
they
No,
like
because-
did the game one last time, and then they
Yeah.
put the
Play D&D
blinders
one
up.
last time.
But then I watched that on TikTok, so I'm like, no.
lose
Because
all
because
credibility at
we
this
kept
point.
checking the time and we were like, how is there still 20 minutes left? And then we were like, at this point,
See, I love that part of it. I love the fact that they did that. It was cool to see Dusty was the valedictorian.
Yeah,
I
And then
Yeah.
he
Vecna's
did the
dead,
thing for
done.
Eddie.
And then I love the fact that at the end, too, you still see the bromance between him and Steve, that they go off on camping trips when he's not studying in the library at college. Like, I thought that was cool.
And how he runs
But-
the baseball team with Derek.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was my
but
favorite
also-
part.
I wish there was that one episode that was supposed to come out on like January like
Not supposed to.
9.
That was made
No,
up
no, yeah, I know, but
by
like,
people that
all
quit
the
watching.
all the theories made so much sense.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
it
I was
did,
like, oh
because,
my gosh,
all
yes.
the nines like everywhere, and then like I saw all these TikToks where it's like,
Okay, stop. What are the names?
yeah, and it was
no,
like
for
like-
the 9th episode. And
Oh.
like everyone, like they posted, it was like Steve and someone posted
Yeah.
a picture, and there was like a 9 in the background.
and you know-
then it's like, oh, like you
and
know,
it was like
they all made sense.
It
and
was
I
supposed
like,
to be how like they
disappointed.
were all stuck in like Vecna's mind or something, and it just made so much sense. Like I'm like, oh, this is
This is
good.
good,
This
this
is
is
good.
See,
And then I'm just
that's
like,
what I was worried about. I thought the ending of the show was going to be one of two things. Number one, this was all a dream made up, not real.
Oh,
It was
It
all
was all a
D&D
D&D
game.
deal. I thought
hated
that was
that
going to be it.
so
I would
mad.
have hated that.
I would have actually.
And then
yeah,
number
no.
two, I thought it was going to be like, oh, look at all this is happy ending. Vecna's gone. Mind Flayer's gone. Everybody survived.
Nothing's
and yet,
wrong.
And then you find out that Vecna just has him in his mind going through this, and it's just like, then you leave, and it's just like, wait, nothing really did end. Like, what really happened? Like, I'm okay with like mind twists, but like not like to the point to where it's like, oh wait, everything we showed you was completely false.
I know, but that would have been like everything just made sense. Like how
How easily they got Vecna and all that, or
no,
what?
no, like that shit.
Will
Ugh.
being the wizard.
Yeah, and Will be when Will came out as
What are
like
you trying to say here?
I'm trying to think when Will came out as gay, you know, and he's
Yeah.
like when we went to go get milkshakes at that one spot.
Yeah, and
it
it's
did-
not a milkshake.
It's not a
spot.
milkshake spot. It only sold milkshakes when Vecna was a kid.
Yeah.
Like it
And then-
alters their brain to be like.
Yes,
Oh, you
and,
guys are
and how
TikToking
yes,
right
and
now.
how Steve
Because it
never
makes sense.
All his theories.
and Steve never played baseball except Vecna only knew him because he had that baseball bat with nails. And I was just like, this makes
That
sense.
makes
Like
so
you're
much
so
sense.
smart.
How do you know Steve never played baseball?
Because it never shows it.
See, but it never showed like their school life really.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
except for
And it
the
just-
beginning.
He didn't have to
with, like,
coach
the
baseball just
yeah.
because.
It just made so much sense. You don't even
And they also
understand.
could have got milkshakes.
No, and listen, not at that spot and at graduation
What
there was
spot?
like a Denny's or something. Not Denny's. I'm sorry.
Tennies?
No.
Perfect.
And at graduation, there was a poster in the back that was
There it
just
goes.
blank.
You're good.
Like that, like there
Like
was.
a kid was holding up, or what?
Yeah, that a kid was holding up. It was just blank, and they're like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I see it.
No,
I
I
see
don't.
it, I see it.
No, I don't buy that at all. You
No,
talk
it's-
I
TikTok
bought
people.
every single
Yes,
one.
I was scrolling
go
in my
for
search
it.
history at least for like 3 hours.
You all right? What do you say?
I don't know.
Silver. Stock market.
Okay. Well, I guess I was happy with how it ended. I thought it was really good. I do believe Elle's alive.
I
Really?
want to believe it, but I also
Why?
at the same time.
The whole place blew up, but it's like
Yeah.
But like the theory he has makes sense.
I
Because
know.
how could
That's
she
why
get
I
into his
liked
mind
it.
if she was like if it hurt her before? How does it not affect her now?
I'm choosing to believe that she's alive.
she's alive
For
with
my
those
sanity.
3 waterfalls. That part never really made sense to me. I don't know if that was like a
What
thing.
3
in
That
the
was something
battles.
her and Mike said
my
after
gosh,
yeah,
and
every
did you
time-
see-
after
yeah,
every
they're gonna get
D&D,
away.
we always
Guys.
go to a place with 3 waterfalls. or
Guys,
Like we'll get away
did you
from
see,
this. Nobody
did
will
you
find
see
us.
how the correlation to Minecraft?
No.
So like,
There's more TikTok theories.
no, listen. So like, you know the Nether in Minecraft, that's like the upside down, and then the end world, you know, where you like defeat like the end dragon or whatever,
Okay.
is like Dimension X, and then it just made so much sense. You don't even need it.
Yeah, it probably is. Duffer Brothers. Favorite characters? You gotta have 2 only.
Nancy and
Freak.
Why do you guys like Nancy?
I love
Nancy's
Nancy.
good.
She's
She's
a dog.
She's so
Baddie.
bad.
She got annoying.
Yeah.
I thought she was awesome in the first couple seasons,
She
and then I was like,
was.
Her and
she's
Steve
so,
should have been
like-
endgame
She's
though.
so yeah, and it's like Steve is literally showing all his affection for you, and is showing that he's obsessed, and she don't even care.
Yeah, and she just doesn't care to go into like battles, and like she's her.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
is her.
yeah, she was annoying.
Okay.
And I
I
like.
didn't like her.
Derek. I love Derek. They should have
People
brought
are
him out sooner.
obsessed about Derek
No,
too
They
much.
should have brought him in sooner.
No,
He's
I
so
agree.
funny.
He was so
Or even
hilarious.
Robin. Robin's a good character.
Oh, I
I
like
was
Robin.
just gonna say, as
I
far
like
as like a
Robin.
not a main character, Robin was one of my favorites. I thought
Yeah.
she was awesome.
And I like Steve.
And like her whole
Steve was
Rock
great.
and Robin
I
thing,
like
that was good. That
was
I
really
like
good.
Dustin before the last
Do you know who
season.
her parents are?
No.
Robin's?
Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman.
Oh yeah, they called her like a nepo baby.
Yeah,
Mm.
but she's awesome, and they're both great actors. So that's what a nepotism is.
I know.
Oh yeah. Wait, didn't they also like end it all sitting like on the top of?
Yeah, on the top of
studio
the
and that.
With
Yeah.
their
Like
like
crying.
Robin and Nancy and
That was
Jonathan,
Jonathan
and Steve.
Steve.
I
Yeah.
also seen that before I turned it off.
I think Dusty was my favorite character. I think he was awesome. Dustin was.
I think
a-
I
yeah.
didn't. I just hated how
I
like
like
emotional
Dustin
he
Steve.
got.
I like Max. I
know.
I do too.
He, like,
I love
totally
Max.
lost
I
his
loved him.
personality
I
in the
loved
last
him
one.
before the last season.
Yeah.
Who?
Dustin.
Like
I
I
don't
get
know.
you're
Just-
depressed over Eddie, but it's like
He didn't have the
but
same
they've had
like.
so many people died.
Yeah.
Like they should like.
It would have
and he
been
was
better
only in
if
there
that
for a
was the
season,
case.
So.
Yeah.
And they should like if they're gonna be battling like that, they should expect like their best friends to die. Like they go into those battles.
So
saying,
like I would think he'd be more grateful to him.
I low-key
Maybe.
thought Steve was gonna die though.
no, when
like-
he fell off that thing, it's like
no,
just
not
And then
even
they
that.
went
I thought-
black.
Just
thought
just
he
generically,
was
he
just
seemed like
gonna
a character
die.
that like at the end was gonna be like,
Like stand
But-
up for someone else. Step
who
in
knows?
front.
Maybe they were going to, and then when they got rid of Eddie, they're like, well, we can't do Eddie
Yeah. And Steve.
and Steve because they were similar. They were,
Yeah.
you know,
Both
Dusty's
brave, yeah.
Dusty's idols and all that.
Yeah,
You know,
he would have
Yeah.
died.
yeah.
Dusty probably
Um,
would not have
favorite
recovered.
scene? You got one? You got a favorite scene that makes you smile or anything like that?
The guy from the Russians one drinking his little Slurpee. Because he's so cute. He's just so cute. It's not even like
I did like that was I liked Hopper and what's the mom's name? Joyce.
Joyce.
I did like him when they were doing kind of some of the Russian stuff. That was kind of
Oh yeah. I thought the engagement part at the
the
end
end?
was kind of.
It was exactly how it should have been with those two.
Yeah, but I was just like, oh.
I think my favorite scene was when Dusty and his girlfriend she made him sing "Never Ending Story."
No, I
Susie.
actually
then,
love that.
And then at
Susie.
the end of it, they were like making fun of him, and they were Max and Lucas were singing
And then
it.
they said it throughout like the rest of the season. They were like singing it in
Singing
Yeah.
it in the back
spots.
of the car
Yeah.
as they're driving away from
Yeah.
the mall.
Yes,
Yeah.
I kind of thought that was fun. I like that connection.
No, when they kidnap Derek. And like when they're killing their
Oh my
parents,
gosh.
or like
Oh,
not
yeah.
killing him, but like putting him into a sleep.
Wait, no, I like
That
I
was
love
so funny.
Erica.
That was pretty funny.
I love Erica.
Erica's a
good.
baddie.
She's a
The
good
pie.
Who's Erica?
Lucas's
sister.
sister.
Lucas.
Oh
the
yeah.
one that does the. And I told you to
Yeah.
eat
The
your
fact that
pie.
she came out like she made fun of him for all that nerd stuff, and then she came out smarter than all of them on
Yeah.
the Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
Also,
like him.
awesome character.
You know
Science
what is
teacher.
so funny?
Oh,
He
Yes,
was he
that
was
was
pretty
good.
good
Oh
too.
my
What'd you
gosh,
say?
the
The
librarian
science
part.
teacher.
Yeah,
The
okay,
librarian
I
part
Yeah.
cracks me up.
What's
Yeah.
Schnookums.
no? What's their friend's name that drive the semi and brought them a bunch of stuff?
And
I
know-
can't think of his name.
He's the
can't
the
think
one
of his
that
name.
was making fun of the teacher. He
Yes,
goes
and that was-
Schnookums.
Yeah,
Schnookums.
and he was like,
Schnookums.
the library thing because she was a library
Yeah.
teacher. That was so.
They-
Every
but
time
he
he
was
said
just
that.
he was awesome. He was a
Yeah.
great
I
character.
like how they brought him back in.
And I'm glad they didn't
He
kill
could have
him.
been a season like 3 only person and then or whatever, but they kept bringing him back.
I
which
love
was
And
good.
I liked it because it
Murphy.
made sense.
Murphy
Murphy, yes.
and him and Joyce kind of had that cool like when they had to go to Alaska together and stuff.
Yes.
I thought that was
And
kinda cool.
and
All his
how
truckloads.
Jonathan was close with him about Nancy, you know,
Yeah.
and he gave him that engagement.
Oh, that's
ring.
right. I forgot all about that.
Because remember they like went to him in like season 2,
Yeah.
and that like when
yeah, it was season 2.
Uh-huh.
Because that was when Nancy and Jonathan were like starting to get together, and then they don't like each other, and then they like each other, and then he goes to California, and then I don't know.
She should have just like for surely. Like,
I'm glad they
turned him
didn't end
down.
up together.
Yeah, me
I
too.
Like,
agree.
I'm glad that they just all 4 ended up friends and whatever.
Yep.
Their life can go wherever.
Yep.
Exactly. And then they all just agree to meet back
Yeah.
every so often.
If Nancy,
I
Made
thought that was
sense.
cool.
Yes.
if Nancy were today, either pick Steve or
Pick
Nathan,
Steve.
Pick
would you
Steve.
Steve,
Yep.
all
Steve.
day,
Yes.
all
And
day.
I'm sorry.
I like how Steve like became such a better person and more mature about Nancy. Like you know.
Like I know
agree.
you said, I know you said like Nancy's like, oh yeah, he's obsessed with me, but whatever. I mean, I'm gonna live my own life. But I also was like, Steve. That's why I like Steve because Steve was ended up being just like this good dude. Yes, he
Pursuing
knew he
her and
loved
only her.
Yeah,
Nancy.
and
Yep.
he's like I'll love her like forever, but like she's her own person and like.
But the
I can't
RV
control
ride
that.
when he was talking about the 6 kids.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was really cool.
was
And
I got
then
so
I
mad
like
when-
that she's like, yeah, I don't know, he wants to have 6 kids. And
I
Jonathan
didn't
was
like I
what?
didn't like that
6
she was
kids?
telling Jonathan about it though and like making fun of him. Like when they were about to die, I
Yeah.
was like, all right.
What
Yeah.
did he call them? His 6.
His
little-
6 little nuggets.
Yeah.
Nuggets.
His little
Yes.
nuggets. And then everybody started calling like Lucas, L,
All his
Will.
6 kids.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
little 6 kids.
I do
His
like
little
how
6
that
nuggets.
was a common theme. He's like, I'm not babysitting again. And it's like, yeah, you are.
Yeah,
And then-
you
I don't know.
are.
I just really loved his character. Then he ended up being
and when
a
they
coach.
worked at the
and-
mall, Robin would always be like, "Your
Kids are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then
That's
she's like,
good.
how many kids are you friends with? And then
Yeah.
he's like,
And how he was like this big jock in the
I-
beginning, but
yeah.
I do wish that Robin's
No.
character wouldn't have been introduced the way she was. I mean, I
yeah.
kind of get like
I have-
she wasn't interested, but she went from being like blah to like
Yeah.
all of a sudden she was cracking Russian codes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I have something. You know what made me mad when Dustin went to go visit Eddie and he got beat up.
Oh, yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
wasn't there for like 2 episodes.
yeah.
Yep.
And then he comes in and,
And-
Steve's mad at him
And
for getting
Steve was
beat
mad
up.
at him, and he never said that he got beat up for that. And I wish, why didn't he just say it?
Yeah, and
I
then
know.
I feel like they would have been best friends again if he would have told him like he got beat up, but he said he like fell off his bike.
But
Yeah.
I think they did that
And he's
because they
like,
wanted
"That's
everybody to
stupid
be
of you."
frustrated with Dusty for whatever reason. They wanted fans to be frustrated with
But
Dusty.
I felt so bad because he got beat up.
But they wanted him like
For
just
Eddie.
that like think about how you think of his character. Like the whole last season he was sulking. It just made fans mad, but I think it was just another side of Dusty. I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I like that you call him Dusty. That's cute.
Dusty.
Dusty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dustin. What's the kid's name with the glasses in the last season?
Derek.
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 I love Derek.
Derek.
Did you guys like Holly's character?
No, she
Ollie?
low key PMO.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I liked her.
Painted my what's PMO?
What should I say? I liked her. I liked her in the previous seasons.
Impressed.
Pressed me off.
Oh.
I liked her in the previous seasons when she was like a little girl and they showed her and she
But
was
she
like,
was like nothing, and then she was everything.
Exactly.
She
and
was
exactly.
the main character, and it was just like.
it was
And
like
she didn't even
what the
talk
heck?
in the
when,
other episodes.
oh, and
No.
when they were in the Upside
just thought she
Down,
was cute.
and they
Yeah.
had to run into their memories, and they were sitting there talking for like 30 minutes, and it was like half the episode. I skipped like so much. Of it.
Yeah,
So it was-
I was a little disappointed in the fact that it's like we're really gonna circle this all around Holly. Shouldn't have been anything in all these seasons.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That was
And
probably the only thing I
how
would say.
does she
in-
understand it then?
that was the
Like,
only thing in
there's
season
no way
5
she
that I
could've-
really thought I was like, why are we doing this? There
Yeah.
was no reason to. I mean, you could have done that with any of them. You could have had. I mean, I get what they did with Lucas and Max, and Lucas like playing her song and all of that.
Yeah.
But you could have also had Lucas in Vecna's mind looking for Max. So you could have done
Yeah.
a lot of other things rather than have Holly. I don't know, I just thought that
Who
was
hasn't been a part of this at all,
yeah,
other
that was
than
a
like
strange choice.
Like the only one I really remember her in was when she was looking out the window and she goes, "Look, mommy, snow," because it was
Yeah.
snowing in the middle of June.
Did you?
Mr. What's It? That was like.
That was so
that was
funny.
so good.
Are you looking for
weird.
Mr. What's It?
That was a good
We've been
pull.
caught.
They did that one.
Yeah, and it was like
That was
like
so
and
funny.
all these
like
kids.
she's like, oh, she just has an imaginary thing, and then it's like we actually see Mr. What's It, and it's like, oh my gosh, I know who that is.
well,
Like,
you
that
knew
has
what
to
it
be-
is right away too.
No,
mean, you
I
knew.
actually
No,
thought
and-
she just had an imaginary
Yes,
friend.
Oh.
That's who I thought
Like,
it
I
was
didn't
too.
put two and two together.
Yeah, until I seen him at the
I mean, I didn't know the
playground,
reason
was
why,
like-
but I figured it was
I was
obviously
like-
Vecna
And
or
then
Henry.
how they centered it around that one book, like A Wrinkle in Time.
Wrinkle in Time. Yeah, I never
Oh,
read
yeah.
that. Have you?
That was a good pull.
And I like that book. A
never
Wrinkle
read
in
it.
Yeah,
Time.
the movie too.
The movie's good too.
Never
I
seen
seen
it.
the movie when it came
Oh, you
out,
gotta watch
So
it.
did I in theaters.
but I don't
So
remember
good.
it. But I seen
Um,
the movie in time or when it came out.
Did you see that Holly? Sorry, we gotta wrap this up. But did you see that when she was casted, she was 11, and then they waited like, or 10, and they waited like 3 or 4 years
Well,
to.
there are two different actors from when she was.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
the one that played season 5,
She's like 14 now.
she's like 14 because they casted her, and so she was worried about. She said something about that's why she had pigtails because it made her look younger, and or whatever because she was supposed to be like 10 years old,
Yeah.
and that's when they casted her when she was 10, but then it took so long for them to finish the.
Yeah, they should have
season,
casted like
yeah.
a 7-year-old.
But you
in
won't
it.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a good show.
It
I would highly
was.
recommend it.
Yeah.
Would you say it's one of your top 5 favorite shows?
Out
I don't
of,
know.
if we're
Like
talking
series.
Yeah.
Like,
Pro-
Not in
yes,
mine, top
Probably
five.
because that's
Yeah.
only the 5 shows that I would rewatch.
yeah.
You would rewatch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
rewatch just the same shows. I don't watch new shows. I just rewatch.
I
the
do
same
too.
Shows.
I rewatch a lot of things.
Yeah,
but
like I've rewatched The Nanny.
this was
probably
good,
3
but I don't
times
think
now.
I would rewatch it. I think I'm done with
I
it.
would.
I would.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
I think give me like a couple months and I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh,
No,
yeah.
but it's a good series that
I-
is like it doesn't drag as much as like these long series
Yeah.
do.
Like
They do a
Grey's
good job of
Anatomy.
getting everything
Yeah.
that they need.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I
like
quit
that
watching
just
that.
carries on, and that just.
I
is
didn't even start
replay.
watching it after.
you're
No,
saying
I didn't
that.
even bother.
I'll have to
to
make my
start
top
that.
5.
Okay,
things.
guys,
Netflix.
that's the end of our Stranger Things rant and talk about the new season and previous seasons.
The show.
Yeah, the show in total.